It is Sunday, May 8th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back with our favorite bets to do on Sunday slate in the MLB. We got our favorite money line pick. We got our favorite player prop. And we got our favorite no-run first inning coming your guys' way.
There's a very high chance we made you some money yesterday. So mash that subscribe button if you are new, and or maybe you're just not sold on COS. Well, you should be sold after last night, right? We had an absolute great night. But also, we're only like about 500 away from our 33,000 goal, which at 33K subscribers, we're going to do a subscriber giveaway parlay. So you definitely want to be a part of this community. Also, drop a like on this video. It helps more people see it as well.
100%, Logan. I couldn't agree more because we have a special guest for today's episode. Boom! The Brooms are out. A 3-0 day in the MLB, moving us over the 10-unit mark on the year, which you love to see that. We'll pull up all of it. Not only was it a 3-0 sweep in the MLB, a 5-0 sweep across the board in basketball as well. Our NBA video will be posted a little bit after this one. Look, we had a great day. We had Braves money line. Great call, Logan. We had the Colorado Rockies, Arizona Diamondbacks, NRFI. No sweat bet. Honestly, it wasn't no sweat. One of our least sweat bets of NRFIs, and we had Valdez going over 60.5 outs. I believe he ended with 18 on the dot. Either way, a great day for this Call on Our Shot community. Hopefully, we helped you guys make some money. And if we did, definitely smash that subscribe button down below. We certainly would appreciate it. I think 550 subscribers away from 33K. Click that like button too. Shout out again to all our COS All-Stars. If we helped you make some money yesterday, go down below. Become a COS All-Star. Click the join button on the channel or the link in the description. We certainly would appreciate it. If you get the plays early before the video drops, you get a couple of cool extra perks. And it's another way to show a little bit of appreciation. Maybe we helped you make some money. Our newest All-Stars, shout out to all these new people. We got Jason. We got Peyton. We got Juanita. We got Rondell. We got, I think, Jonah. We got Nick. Thank you guys all so much. You guys are the real MVPs, the All-Stars out there. We can't do without you guys' love and support. But without further ado, Logan, we're going for back-to-back sweeps today. That's what we're going for. So I'm going to throw it to you. First pick of the day. Let's get the show started. It's Sunday. Let's make some money.
Back-to-back sweeps would be amazing on the weekend. Austin speaking into existence. And we are going to a game that has no sex appeal. I'm not going to lie to you guys here. Diamondbacks versus Rockies. I'm wearing this shirt for a reason, right? It's got little cactuses on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm going with the Diamondbacks money line. Let's keep the theme of the shirt. Minus 140 odds on BetMGM. Look, yesterday, if you had Diamondbacks money line, I'm sorry. I'll shed a tear for you. The Rockies won in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. They ended up scoring 4 runs, in the ninth inning, top of the ninth. Brutal loss for the Diamondbacks. But you know what? Today's a nice bounce back spot for them, playing once again at home. They have their probably best pitcher on the mound, Zach Allen. 2, 0, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. He's coming in this game with a 1.27 ERA. He has been absolutely feasting, striking out batters, just making them kind of look silly, in the batting box. I think he will do that once again today. Colorado's offense, though, you're going to look at the stats and you're going to say, that's a little intimidating, Logan. 6th in runs, 3rd in hits. But you know what? Those stats are always inflated because they play on one of the most hitter-friendly ballparks, Coors Field. But you know what? They're only batting 230 on the road. So, dial those numbers a little bit back. They're like 280-something at home, 230 on the road. So those are a little inflated. Really, though, what I'm looking for today is the other starting pitcher. Martinez is scheduled to start for the Rockies. 6.92. He's coming in this game with a 6.92 ERA, but inflate that ERA to a 9.82 road ERA and a 2.18 whip ratio as well. Those numbers are putrid. And if you want to talk about, Coors Field, hitter-friendly ballpark, he doesn't pitch there. I just told you his road ERA, right? It's nearly a 10. So that doesn't mean that's away from Coors Field. So the batters are having, their way versus Marquez. And I pulled some of their, hitting stats. Peralta batting 341 versus Marquez. He's seen him a lot too. There's been a lot of plate appearances. He's absolutely been feasting on him. Marte, 250, Varsho 286, all versus Marquez. So there's definitely some decent batting averages, and that's good because Arizona's offense pretty uninspiring, statistically. 22nd in runs, 28th in hits. So we're definitely gonna need some first 5, inning runs up on Marquez for this one to cash, but I think they will. Lastly, I want to talk about bullpens. Colorado's bullpen, 29th in bullpen ERA. Arizona, by comparison, 27th in bullpen ERA. You've got 2 bad bullpens. Yesterday, it was the Diamondbacks bullpen that melted down and cost them the game. Today, could we see the difference? Could we see Colorado's bullpen? Absolutely. I've seen them give up runs, like it's going out of style in the later half of games. Think if the Diamondbacks bring the bats today, we should be good. Gallen should be able to do his part, especially in the first 5. So I'm rolling with the Diamondbacks money line. at minus 140 odds. But Austin, you got a player prop, and this is a heat check player prop because you've been on fire recently. What do you got for us today?
This is true. We've been on a pretty good run in the MLB for player props. I think we're 19-10 or 16-8 actually on the season. So today we're going with the guy that, I'm a Yankees fan, but we're going with the guy on the other side. We're going JD Martinez over 1.5 total bases plus 120 on FanDuel. They are not playing the Yankees today. They're in fact playing the White Sox, but I really love this play here. Then we're getting great value at plus 120 on FanDuel. Truthfully, normally the worst book for bases props is going to be FanDuel. They normally never give you good odds, but they actually are giving us great odds. And in fact, this is a plus EV bet. So I believe this line should be closer to plus 100, minus 102-ish value. And we're getting plus 120. It's great. And look, consider sprinkling on that home run, plus 610 on FanDuel. Just saying, if he hits a home run, we're going to be celebrating because that's 4 total bases. But all we're asking for is 2 for this prop. Now, Martinez, truthfully, this Red Sox offense, pretty uninspiring. They are not a very good offense this season. They really leave a lot of guys on base, but one of the guys getting on base is at least JD Martinez, hitting 296 this season, and he's hitting a little bit better versus lefties, hitting 300. Now, granted, there's only 10 plate appearances. He's 3 for 10, but this is a guy that's been hitting them pretty well his whole career. I think he's batting over 3. I think he's batting 305 on his career against left-handed pitchers, and today he's basically got the best matchup against a lefty that I can ask for. He says he's going up against Dallas Keuchel, who has been hosting batting practice the last several starts. He's been very, very bad. And that's honestly been a little bit nice. He's allowing 14.4 hits per 9 innings. Look, he's not pitching 9 innings today. There's absolutely no chance. If he does go out there, pitches a no-hitter, which I believe he has a no-hitter to his name in his MLB career, then so be it. But Dallas Keuchel has really been struggling. And Martinez has actually gone under this line in 2 straight games, but he has yet to go under in 3 straight games at home this year. They're obviously at home today in Fenway Park. He's over this line in 12 of 21 games total, and including 7 of his last 10. I think he bounces back today, gives us a plus 120 casher. Look, plus 120, great value for this JD Martinez prop. Look, we could do 2 singles. We could do a double, which might be a little bit tough. He's not the fastest guy in the world. Or we could just do maybe a triple. Who says if he gets a triple, I don't know what we'll do. There's probably a better likelihood of him getting a home run than a triple. But still, we'll take JD Martinez. We're taking this over 1.5 total bases. I think it's a really good prop. I like it. And like I said, you can sprinkle on that home run, but we'll just be taking the 1.5 bases prop. 2 hits, a double, or a home run. We're fine with either of them. But Logan, yesterday we debuted a new segment, a new part of our favorite segment. We're bringing it back because it is the Nation time. It is no better time. Yesterday we had a great one, and today, spoiler, you might have seen it, but today we're going with a new one on the channel, and man, there's no better time to do it. Today's play, though, we're going Orioles, no run first inning, minus 110 on FanDuel. Now, before you ask, Austin, there's 2 games on the slate. We're doing the first one. I believe the first pitch is at like 1:30. So definitely check out the first one. We don't mind the second one, but we like the first one with these pitchers, and you'll hear us talk about them. Now, these 2 teams haven't played since Thursday, so a little bit of rust. They've been kind of just sitting, watching the rain out their window. They've been just itching to swing their bat, maybe doing a little bit of batting practice in the pens. But look, they haven't been playing since Thursday, maybe coming out a little bit rusty. And we look at on the mound, we got Lyles for the Orioles, and look, he has a 4.5 ERA, 1 ERA, and his 1 earned run in his most recent start. But really, we are banking on bad offense, just like we talked about yesterday. Rockies, Diamondbacks, which was no sweat NRFI. Look, Kansas City's offense, 28th in first inning runs. They have some home run power at the top of the lineup, but they aren't getting a home run. They're really not scoring all too often. So we really like that side of the mound. What about the other side, Logan?
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned home runs. I mean, they moved the fence back in left field in Camden Yards, which I think has been making it a more pitcher-friendly ballpark. So, I mean, again, good news for our NRFI. Greinke is scheduled to start, or at least we saw different starting pitchers in this one. In game 1, it looks like it is going to be Greinke, and he's coming in with a 2.57 ERA, 1 earned run in his most recent start. So I like what he's been doing recently. He's a max pitch to contact pitcher, which is actually decent news for a no-run first inning because you have a lot of players at Ryan Mountcastle that want to swing for the fences in their first plate appearance. That's fine. Greinke will take your ground ball and we'll get our 3 outs needed. Baltimore is 30th in first inning runs, 28th and 30th. This is perfect for a no-run first inning. A low over/under. They're not expecting a ton of runs. It's set to be around 7. So, Austin, I think we have a really good chance at this one at minus 110 odds. Again, we're hunting for value on these no-run first innings. We got value yesterday. We're going to get value again today. Now, another one I did consider, though, the Oakland versus Minnesota no-run first inning. I considered that one, and I was really close to picking it. But it was minus 125, best odds on like Barstool. But it was like minus 140-ish, minus 150 on other books. And again, that series has been so low scoring that they're kind of due for a yes run first inning. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. So we're gonna go ahead and ride the rust and the bad offense in this one. And Austin, we're gonna fly our flags once again.
Yeah, I was so distracted by the music that I forgot to even wave my flag. But yeah, we'll be waving the flags in chat. If you don't have the flag emoji, the NRFI flag, definitely make sure you become a COS All-Star. Those are our 3 official plays. Can't we bring out this bad boy for another consecutive day? I think we didn't lose yesterday. We're on a 4 straight winning streak for the MLB. So those are our 3 plays. Diamondbacks money line. We got JD Martinez over 1.5 total bases, and we have the Orioles, NRFI in game 1 of the slate. We appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow for some more, and we'll have a parlay of the day. We'll be starting back up on Monday. We appreciate you guys as always. It's been Austin. It's been Logan. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Our NBA best bets are going to be popping up on the screen in a little bit. Check it out.